Welcome to our deep dive, everybody. Ready to explore the mind-bending world of your subconscious?
Always fascinating.
Today, we're going to unlock some secrets from Joseph Murphy's The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Trying to figure out, how it all works, how to tap into its potential.
Like we all have this incredible power source within, just waiting, right?
Exactly. And Murphy, he just dives right in, explains the subconscious mind as like, the engine room of a ship.
Okay, yeah.
Conscious mind's the captain, steering, making decisions, but
It's the crew down below.
the subconscious crew that's really making it all happen.
Yeah, and the thing is, it doesn't question, doesn't analyze, just accepts what the conscious mind believes, good or bad. Like,
A loyal friend, but maybe not the brightest.
yeah, kind of. Just wants to please you.
So if I keep telling myself I'll never get that promotion, my subconscious is going to sabotage me.
Could happen. Murphy's big on this. Thoughts are causes, conditions are effects. You become what you're always thinking about.
That's kind of scary, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. But it's also, think about it, empowering. Means we can change things by changing our thinking.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that's where suggestion comes in. Murphy talks about autosuggestion, what you tell yourself. And then there's the stuff from others, that's heterosuggestion, both powerful, shaping the subconscious.
So like all the positive affirmations everyone's into these days, that's actually based on this.
Exactly. But it's not just mindless, repeating stuff.
Right.
It's choosing those positive beliefs and feeding them to your subconscious.
Okay, I see.
Murphy gives an example. A singer, terrified of stage fright, overcame it by commanding her subconscious, be calm, be confident. Gave an amazing performance.
Wow, that's wild. Our minds can work for us or are against us. That's crazy powerful.
Totally.
But if we're always getting bombarded with suggestions, how do we make sure the good ones win?
That's where constructive autosuggestion comes in, key to everything. Counteract the negative messages by consciously choosing positive ones. And you repeat them. It's like building up a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
Makes sense. So we've got the subconscious always working, influenced by all these suggestions, and it can actually shape reality.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay, so what's next on this journey into the subconscious?
Murphy dives into one of the most fascinating parts, healing. All these methods he talks about, each with his own approach,
Okay, interesting.
but they all have this common thread.
Mysterious common thread, what is it?
He talks about scientific prayer, faith healing, the argumentative method, even a decree method.
Right.
Each unique, but what unites them? The power of belief. Whether it's in a higher power, a specific object, even just what a doctor suggests.
The belief itself that drives the healing.
Exactly. It's like a placebo effect, but supercharged.
Our minds are that powerful.
Oh, absolutely. Murphy tells the story about an Indian surgeon used suggestion to prevent infection way before bacteria were even discovered.
Wow, really?
His belief was so strong, it manifested as a real effect.
That's incredible.
Oh, and there's that story about the guy healed of gallstones, tricked into believing a ring had healing powers.
Yeah.
Belief is the magic. The method doesn't matter as much. Convince your subconscious, it'll make it happen.
This is seriously making me rethink things.
Yeah.
So we can heal ourselves with suggestion. Can we also use it for other stuff like, money problems?
Murphy says financial struggles often come from not believing in abundance deep down.
So it's not just hard work, it's your internal beliefs.
Gotta align those with what you want your financial reality to be.
So if I'm constantly worrying about money, that's actually preventing me from having more of it.
Yep. Negative thoughts, they create a block. Like driving with the parking brake on.
Uh-huh. I can see that.
So Murphy recommends, visualization. Picture yourself getting a big check or succeeding in business and feel genuine gratitude for that abundance.
Like creating a mental blueprint, right?
Precisely. And affirmations, too. Powerful stuff. Repeat things like, thank you, Father, for my wealth with conviction. Starts to shift those ingrained beliefs about money.
Feeling richer already. Ha ha. But seriously, so we can heal, attract wealth. What about like finding love? Does subconscious play a role there too?
Absolutely. Your subconscious mind influences who you attract based on your beliefs, your mental images.
So if I keep getting into the same bad relationships, maybe I need to look at what I believe about love.
Great insight. Unconsciously expecting drama or conflict. That's what you'll manifest.
Interesting.
Murphy tells stories about people finding their perfect partners by being clear about what they want, visualizing that harmonious relationship.
So instead of focusing on what I don't want, I got to focus on what I do want.
Exactly. It's like creating a magnet for the right relationship. And it all starts with understanding how powerful that subconscious mind is.
This is mind-blowing. We've talked about healing, wealth, even love. What else does Murphy get into?
He doesn't stop there. Happiness is a big one. He says it's a choice, a habit, not dependent on what's happening around you.
I like that idea. Makes it seem like I have some control.
Right. He tells this story. An Irish farmer started and ended each day with blessings. That simple practice shifted his whole outlook, made him happy no matter what.
Powerful example.
It is. Shows us happiness comes from within.
So what else does he recommend for being happier?
Positive affirmations, again, focus on things like divine order, guidance, prosperity. Practice gratitude regularly
Yeah.
and redirect your attention away from the negative. Cultivate a peaceful mind. Meditation can help.
Just like a whole mental makeover for happiness.
It is taking control of your inner world, making happiness a conscious choice.
So much to think about already. But what about negative stuff that just happens, like fear? How do we deal with that using our subconscious?
Another key area Murphy tackles. He says fear starts in the mind, often based on false beliefs, like, the boogeyman under the bed.
We all have our own boogeyman, those irrational
Yeah.
fears holding us back.
Right, so he says face your fears head on, challenge them. Are they even real? Replace those thoughts with constructive ones. Feelings of confidence, faith, visualize things working out, feel that relief.
Like replacing a scary movie in my head with a better one.
Exactly. Retraining your subconscious to be courageous, not fearful.
This is like a masterclass in mind management.
We're just getting started. Murphy even offers insights on aging, something we all face.
Definitely can relate to that. What's his take?
He reminds us age is just a number. True youthfulness comes from a vibrant mind, a vibrant spirit.
I like that.
Embrace the wisdom that comes with age. Don't be scared of it.
New chapter, not an ending.
Exactly. Your conscious mind can actually get more active, more alert with the help of your subconscious.
So instead of I'm getting old, it's I'm getting wiser.
There you go. Keep learning, find new interests, share your talents with the world.
Defy expectations. Embrace every stage. But is there anything the subconscious can't do? It's so powerful.
Great question. And it leads to a deeper one, something Murphy's exploration raises.
Ooh, a mystery. I love it.
If this power within us is so vast, where does it even come from? What's the source of that intelligence?
Like a whole universe inside us. And we're just starting to explore it. Does Murphy have any theories about that?
He focuses on the practical stuff, but he hints the subconscious is connected to something bigger than us. Calls it infinite intelligence, a universal consciousness.
So we're not just limited to our own minds, but linked to this universal source.
That's what he suggests. We have access to far greater knowledge and power than we realize.
That's both humbling and incredibly exciting. Makes me want to explore that connection more. But for now, how about some practical tips? We've talked about affirmations, visualization, dreams, anything else Murphy recommends.
One of the simplest but most powerful. Gratitude.
Gratitude. Sounds almost too simple, but I've heard it's important.
It's huge. Murphy says gratitude isn't just saying thanks, it's changing your whole mindset from lack to abundance.
So it's not just appreciating what we have, it's seeing the good in everything.
Exactly. Cultivating deep appreciation, even for small things. He says list everything you're grateful for every day.
Okay.
Helps your subconscious focus on abundance, not what's missing.
Powerful way to shift your energy, attract good things.
He also says express gratitude all the time, not just during a specific practice.
Like, just notice the good things around me.
Yes. Beauty, kindness, simple pleasures. Just be present in the moment.
Being more mindful.
As you do that, your subconscious starts mirroring that abundance back to you in all areas of life.
Like sending a signal to the universe. I'm ready for more good stuff.
Love that analogy. And when you have a grateful heart, opportunities, abundance, they just flow your way.
I can already feel a shift just thinking about it. But what about those negative thoughts that keep popping up?
That's where transmutation comes in. Consciously replacing those negative thoughts with positive ones.
Not ignoring them, but transforming them.
Exactly. Alchemy for the mind. Acknowledge the negative thought, then immediately replace it.
So if I think I'm not good enough, I can change it to I am capable, I am worthy.
You got it. Might feel forced at first, but the more you do it, the more your subconscious catches on.
Like weeding out the bad stuff and planting good seeds.
Perfectly put. And over time, those positive seeds bloom. You'll have a more joyful life.
This is really empowering. We're creating our own mental gardens here. So Gratitude, affirmations, visualization, working with dreams, transmuting negativity,
Yeah.
anything else.
Oh, one more big one. Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. That can be tough, especially when someone's hurt you.
I hear you. But Murphy says holding on to anger, resentment, it blocks positive energy. Like a poison, hurts you more than anyone.
So forgiving isn't about saying what they did was okay. It's about letting go of that negative energy.
Exactly. Releasing those heavy emotions, choosing peace and love instead.
But how do you actually forgive when it still hurts?
Murphy has a visualization technique, pretty powerful. Picture the person you need to forgive right in front of you. Then mentally send them love, peace, blessings. Keep doing it until you feel a shift in your heart.
Wow, that's a powerful image.
It is. It's about realizing everyone's doing their best with what they understand. Choose compassion, not judgment. Forgiveness gets easier.
A gift to yourself as much as to them.
Exactly. Frees you from the past, lets you move forward, lighter, more open.
We're getting a serious emotional intelligence upgrade here. So gratitude, affirmations, visualization, dreams, transmuting negativity, forgiveness, anything else we need.
Last piece, and it's a big one.
Faith.
Faith. That's a loaded word. What kind of faith are we talking about here?
Murphy keeps it broad.
Yeah.
Trust, confidence in something bigger than ourselves. Could be a higher power, the universe, even just the power of your own subconscious.
Believing in the unseen, that things can work out even when we don't know how.
That's it. Letting go of doubt, fear, opening yourself up to limitless possibilities.
Yeah, I see how faith would be key for all of this. It's like the fuel.
Perfect analogy. The spark that ignites the subconscious mind. So we've got gratitude, affirmations, visualization, dreams, transmuting negativity, forgiveness, and faith. Quite the toolbox for transformation.
And when you use them right, you can create the life you want.
This has been mind-blowing. We've only just started to explore this inner world, and that's the exciting part. Always more to discover, more to learn, more to experience with the power of our subconscious minds.
It's a lifelong adventure, and the rewards are amazing. We've learned, change your thoughts, you change your world.
So true.
Go out there, create the life you want.
Until next time, keep diving deep. Welcome back to our deep dive into the subconscious mind. In part 1, we talked about how our beliefs shape our reality and how we can use suggestion to heal, attract wealth, even find love. Pretty amazing stuff, right?
It really is, and we're just scratching the surface. One of the things that Murphy digs into is the idea that our subconscious mind is always working, even when we're asleep.
Always on.
That's where dreams come in.
Dreams. That's always been such a mystery to me. You're saying they're not just random, but actual messages from our subconscious.
Exactly. Think of it this way. During the day, our conscious mind is like a busy city, so much going on. But at night, things quiet down, and we can hear those subtle whispers from the subconscious.
So our dreams are like secret messages, but in symbols and metaphors.
That's the idea.
But how do you even decode those? Sometimes it feels impossible.
Yeah, dream interpretation can be tricky. Murphy suggests paying attention to recurring themes, strong emotions, any symbols that really stand out.
Okay.
He believes dreams can reveal hidden truths about ourselves, our desires, our fears.
He even talks about people getting guidance and solutions through their dreams,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Remember that story about the engineer who was stuck on a design problem? He went to sleep thinking about it, and boom, the solution just appeared in his dream. Woke up, sketched it out, and it worked perfectly.
That's wild. So our subconscious is like a problem-solving genius, working even when we're sleeping.
You got it. Murphy suggests, before you go to sleep, ask your subconscious specific questions. Like, if you're facing a challenge, say something like, subconscious mind, show me the solution, as you're drifting off.
I'm definitely going to try that. So dreams can help us solve problems. Tap into this hidden wisdom. Makes you wonder where that wisdom comes from in the first place. What's the source of this intelligence in our subconscious?
The million-dollar question, right? Takes us back to that mystery we talked about earlier. If this power inside us is so vast, where does it originate?
It's like there's a whole universe within us, and we're just starting to explore it. Does Murphy have any ideas about the source of this subconscious intelligence?
He doesn't go into specifics, but he hints that the subconscious mind is connected to something much bigger than ourselves. He calls it infinite intelligence, this universal consciousness that connects everything.
So we're not just limited by our own minds, but linked to this universal source.
That's what he suggests. It's a pretty profound concept, right? It means we all have access to so much more knowledge and power than we realize.
That's both humbling and incredibly exciting. Makes me want to explore that connection further. But for now, let's talk about some practical ways to tap into this power in our daily lives. We've already covered affirmations, visualizations, and working with dreams. Are there any other techniques Murphy recommends?
One of the simplest yet most powerful techniques is gratitude.
Gratitude. It seems almost too simple, but I've heard it can make a big difference.
It really can. Murphy explains that gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's about shifting your entire mindset from a feeling of lack to a feeling of abundance.
So instead of focusing on what I don't have, I should appreciate what I do have.
Exactly. It's about recognizing the good in your life, no matter how small. He suggests making a list every day of everything you're grateful for. This helps to reprogram your subconscious mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity.
Sounds like a great way to attract more good things into my life.
It is. And he also recommends expressing gratitude throughout the day, not just during a formal practice. Notice the beauty around you, appreciate the kindness of others, savor those little moments of joy.
So be more present, more mindful.
Exactly. And as you do that, your subconscious mind will start to reflect that abundance back to you in all areas of your life.
It's like sending a message to the universe. I'm open to receiving more blessings.
I love that analogy. And when you approach life with a grateful heart, you'll be amazed at how opportunities and abundance flow your way.
It's amazing how such a simple shift in perspective can make such a big difference. But what about those negative thoughts that just seem to pop up no matter what?
That's where Murphy introduces the concept of transmutation. It's about replacing negative thoughts with positive ones.
Okay, so not ignoring them, but actually transforming them.
Exactly. Think of it as alchemy for the mind. When a negative thought comes up, acknowledge it, but then immediately replace it with its positive opposite.
So if I catch myself thinking, I'm not good enough, I could change it to, I am capable and worthy.
Perfect. It might feel a little awkward at first, but with practice, your subconscious mind will start to adopt this new positive pattern.
It's like weeding out those negative thoughts and planting positive seeds instead.
Exactly. And as you nurture those positive seeds, they'll grow and blossom into a more fulfilling and joyful life.
This is so empowering. It's like we have the power to create our own mental gardens. So we've got gratitude, affirmations, visualizations, working with dreams, transmuting negativity. What else is in Murphy's toolbox for personal transformation?
One more big one, forgiveness.
Forgiveness. That can be tough, especially when someone's really hurt you.
Mm.
Why is it so important for working with the subconscious mind?
Murphy explains that holding on to anger and resentment creates a blockage in our energy. It's like a poison that harms us more than anyone else.
So forgiveness is about letting go of that negativity, not necessarily condoning what the other person did.
Exactly. It's about releasing those heavy emotions
Mm.
and choosing to move forward with peace and love in your heart.
But how do you actually forgive someone when those wounds still feel so raw?
Murphy suggests a powerful visualization technique. Imagine the person you need to forgive sitting right in front of you.
Okay.
And then mentally send them love, peace, and blessings. Keep doing this until you feel a genuine shift in your heart.
Wow, that's a powerful image.
It is. It's about recognizing that everyone is doing the best they can with the understanding they have at the time. When you choose compassion over judgment, forgiveness becomes much easier.
It sounds like forgiveness is really a gift you give yourself as much as the other person.
Exactly. It frees you from the chains of the past and allows you to move forward with a lighter heart and a more open mind.
This deep dive is like a masterclass in emotional intelligence. So far, we've covered gratitude, affirmations, visualizations, working with dreams, transmuting negativity, and forgiveness. Is there anything else we need to know?
There's one final piece that Murphy emphasizes, and it's a big one. Faith.
Faith. That's a big concept. What kind of faith are we talking about here? Religious faith, faith in ourselves, faith in the universe.
Murphy keeps it pretty open-ended. He's talking about trust and confidence in something greater than ourselves, whether that's a higher power, the universal intelligence, or even just the power of our own subconscious mind.
So it's about believing in the unseen, in the possibility of things working out, even when we can't see how.
Exactly. It's about letting go of doubt and fear and opening ourselves up to the limitless possibilities that exist when we align ourselves with a power greater than our own.
I can see how faith would be essential for all of this. It's like the fuel that propels us forward.
That's a perfect analogy. Faith is the spark that ignites the creative power of the subconscious mind.
So we've got gratitude, affirmations, visualizations, working with dreams, transmuting negativity, forgiveness, and faith. It's quite a toolbox for personal growth.
It is. And as we learn to use these tools effectively, we can create the life we truly desire.
This has been such a mind-expanding deep dive. We've only just begun to explore this vast and fascinating landscape within us.
And that's the beauty of it. There's always more to discover, more to learn, and more to experience as we continue to explore the boundless possibilities of our subconscious minds.
It feels like we've been given a secret map to navigate our inner world.
I love that. It's a lifelong journey, and it's full of incredible rewards.
Before we wrap up part 2, there's one last thing I'm curious about. Murphy mentions that our subconscious mind is the source of our ideals, aspirations, and altruistic urges.
Yes, he believes that our highest selves, our most noble impulses, reside within our subconscious.
So does that mean we're all inherently good? Deep down, are we all driven by love and a desire to make the world a better place?
That's a profound question, and one that Murphy doesn't definitively answer. He leaves it open for each of us to explore and discover for ourselves.
Definitely something to think about. Join us for part 3, where we'll wrap up our deep dive into the power of the subconscious mind and explore what all of this means for you in your own life. Back again for the final part of our deep dive. We've explored so much about the subconscious mind, it's incredible. Like we've been given this secret map to our inner world.
It really is amazing, all the insights we've uncovered, but now the question is, what do we do with all this knowledge? How do we actually use it to change our lives for the better?
That's the big question. We've got all these tools, affirmations, visualizations, gratitude, dreams, even forgiveness and faith. How do we make them a real part of our lives?
That's where the real work begins. It's not just about understanding the ideas, but actually putting them into practice. Murphy emphasizes this. It's not a quick fix, it's a journey.
A lifelong journey, right? Like tending a garden, it takes time, effort, consistency.
Exactly. You've got to nurture those seeds of positive change. Just like a garden, your mind needs constant attention. Got to be mindful of what you're planting.
So it's an ongoing process, not like you just reach a point and you're done.
Right. But with the right tools and techniques, you can create this amazing mental landscape full of positivity and possibility.
And we're not alone in this, right? We all have this power within us, that infinite intelligence that connects us to something bigger.
Absolutely. You can draw on that power whenever you need it for guidance, inspiration, strength.
Like having a wise inner guide, always there to help.
I like that. So as you go from here, don't be afraid to try these techniques. Start small, be consistent, and trust the process.
And listen to those whispers from your subconscious, right? Dreams, intuition, those insights that just come to you.
Exactly. That's where some of the most powerful guidance comes from. Trust yourself. Trust the process.
This has been such an incredible journey. We've only scratched the surface of this amazing world within us.
But that's the beauty of it. There's always more to discover, more to learn as we explore the power of the subconscious mind.
It's like we've been given this incredible gift, this power to create the life we want.
And as we've learned, change your thoughts. You change your world.
So powerful. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the power of the subconscious mind. We'll see you next time.